So, not like you expected, we are now here in the hotel and we have the standard issues with electric cars. So, we start the streaming. So here was a blocking car. Is not anymore there, so I can charge now here at this charging station, which was installed because of 80 days. Can you hold it? And
Okay.
I just inside.
Рафаэль рассказывал, то, что во многих городах Европы очень легко справляются с подобными видом проблемами. То есть, если автомобиль стоит, бензиновый автомобиль, либо дизельный с двигателем внутреннего сгорания стоит на месте для зарядки электрокара, то все происходит очень просто, вызывают полицию, и этот автомобиль эвакуируют. Но, насколько мне известно, у нас этот момент также учтен в законопроекте, и скоро нас не будут беспокоить подобного рода проблемы.
The hotel was so kind to ask the guy who was not from the hotel to park the car somewhere else so that we can charge now our car, which is going around the world. It's pretty easy. Just plug it in.
Зарядка автомобиля очень простая, и путешественники могут легко зарядиться у большинства отелей.
Authenticate. Charge. So let's go to inside
Окей.
and make the presentation. So this hotel is a very nice hotel. 2012 I was charging here inside. I had a prolongation cable and I plugged the car here. But now it's professionally installed, so it's pretty easy. There is also a socket here, emergency, so if you need to charge, you can charge here. And here is a wonderful hotel with a nice reception, luxury inside, but good price. And we are going now to the presentation room, where we'll show the presentation of 80 days, what we are planning to do with Kazakhstan and Kyrgyzstan, and here are the presentation rooms. So it's saying so we'll start now the presentation. Very short one today. It is
I opened the link, but translation didn't start.
doesn't start.
They didn't start. They wait for 80 days. Can you change it?
So live.
Wait a minute. Rafael,
Yes.
yes, but this thing doesn't work, which we created
Ah,
earlier.
okay. Oh, okay. So we should distribute this way.
Maybe we can get some access to this link to start translation.
This is live. So let's see if I can put here transcription. They say subtitles is not available.
This is live from your phone, yes?
Mm-hmm. I will show the presentation, which is also Russian, so that you can see.
Russian data. Okay, I will resend this link to people who ask about online translation.
Okay. So wherever there is light burning, then you can charge your car. This is the slogan of 2012. You can read it here in Russian. And the idea is that you have a better infrastructure for electric cars than for gas cars because you have everywhere power. So there is no issue to charge your car anywhere. And therefore, I think it's the best idea to change to electric cars, not only because of the infrastructure is already there, you only need to plug in or to accelerate the charging, so you can put DC chargers or faster chargers from Adel Energy, and then you can simply drive faster. So the argument is only charge fast, have a longer range. And if you charge in 5 minutes, you have 1,000 kilometers of range, while buy an electric car or gas car. It's more expensive, it's polluting, it's all negative points. So just entering now to the electric car is supporting the pollution in this direction, and you can see that for your children you will do something. So next.
So, Rafael, I want to ask you a question.
Yes.
In some country, we have problem with energy support. How can we resolve this problem? Charge electric car.
Well, you can install solar panels. You are a country of, you have the sun on your flags.
We can use renewable energy, yes, or alternative energy.
And I heard also that you have a lot of gas somewhere in, so you have a lot of resources. You have a lot of space. So you could even produce the electricity for the whole world. There was a student who calculated how much space do you need of solar panels to generate all the power needed today for the whole world, and it's only 200 square kilometers. So it's, if you look at the picture of the Sahara, it's just a very small point if you look on Mother Earth. So you have such a big country, you could put kilometers of solar panels and distribute the power to everywhere. So even to Kyrgyzstan, Uzbekistan, so you could be the power deliverer of Central Asia to all countries which are around. So, and of oil, deliver electricity. Very simple.
Okay, thank you.
So electricity is here, for instance. Then you can charge your car. So you are using already a lot of electricity for things. For hotels, for instance, have in the kitchen always power, and the guests are coming always in the evening where the kitchen is not running. So in the night, you can use the power of the hotel they have already, so they even don't have to upgrade. They can give power to the electric cars, and they are then attraction for the future mobility. So you can also do crazy things like this. There is power, and then you can charge like this. So,
Oh, it's very dangerous.
yeah, if you do it like this, it's dangerous because people should be electricians who are making like this. But I just show where is power, and that it's possible to charge the car there.
Yeah.
So normally you would put here a charging station, and then people just plug in here. So every of these poles could be a charging station, and if you drive through the highway or the normal route, you see a lot of them. So imagine this much charging stations, more than gas stations. So I charged 2012 all over here. So these are all sockets where you can charge. So even Desert Gobi, Taklamaran, wherever you can charge. So, and people are always asking about problems with electric cars, that you have to invest a lot and so on. But I'm saying no, you can earn money with this. It's a business. It's a new business. You have to rethink everything. But you can do a lot of different business in different areas. So starting with the power sector, it's obvious power you can sell, you can earn money with selling, with power you generated from the sun. So you just invest one time for the solar panels, and then you have a return of investment very fast because you don't have costs. The sun is just shining, and you just deliver the price, the electricity you just got for free to the customers, and you earn the normal money for electricity. And even the electricity price is cheaper than the gas price. So even people which are driving are having a win. So it's a win-win-win. Win for the customer, win for you, and win for the nature. So it's a perfect combination. This new technology gives a new possibility to international cooperation. As I said, Kazakhstan could deliver power to all the other countries, which are smaller, maybe not so many space for putting solar panels. And the interchange, the technology, you could interchange technology knowledge between the countries. You could develop sustainable tourism. You could attract people to come to your country because your country is sustainable. You have charging stations, you have nice landscapes. You could Kazakhstan and Uzbekistan, all these countries are not known to the Western world, and the Western world have money. So you know how much Spain, for instance, is living mostly only from the tourism. So imagine how much money you can earn if you attract the tourism to here. The Western world know all the Western world. It's pretty boring. Here it's more interesting to come to here. So you could attract here a lot of people being interested in new things, in new landscapes and new cultures, and you have such a different culture which is super interesting for people which are tourists. So this is another business. Then you get international recognition because you are developed. Maybe you are developing own electric car brands. So you see that in China, mobile phone producers are making cars. So it's easy. You just have a motor, which is for washing machine motor. You have a battery you can buy everywhere. And you just combine it, then you put a chassis on it, a cool design, and then you have an own brand. So you could have a Kazakh own car brand. So, and these are all things which you could maybe also make a cooperation with other countries to make car brands together. So a lot of opportunities open this new technology. And last but not least, your health. When I came to Almaty, I started to cough because the pollution here is extreme. If you're coming from other countries, here over the steppes there is nice air, and then you enter the city and then you start coughing because it's really, it is super poisoning the children and everyone. And you're telling about healthy life, you have to eat healthy food. It's for nothing. If the air is bad, then you can throw away the healthy food. You will die on lung cancer. So for me, the most important thing is the air. You give a human being nothing to eat, he will survive several days, several weeks. You give him nothing to drink, he will survive several days maybe. But if you give him no air, in some minutes he is dead. So air is the most important for survival for every human. And it's treated like, oh no, there is plenty of air, it's not a problem. No, it is not. It is a problem for the whole world. So health is a nice, let's say, side product of all the things you can do business with. So this is my message to you, to Kazakhstan, that you could change a lot, just changing like this. You can see in China, I've been now in China after a long time, you go to big cities like Guangzhou or Xi'an, And it's not, you are not coughing anymore. It is silent. There is a big change now, and it's only 30% of electric cars now in China. So 70% to go. So a lot of opportunity to invest. And if you go here, I honestly saw here one Tesla when I came here. These were all electric cars I saw. So please invest in electric cars, or you can also do yourself things. So you can invest in, so this is the whole thing in English. So you imagine transporting cars, transporting something. You can make it polluting with airplanes, like we did, because we had no alternative. Now we tried an alternative. So this year I transported the car with a sailing ship, showing it's possible. And I say the sailing ship saved $50,000 because he did not burn gas. So this is money for you. So you can invest into sail cargo. So sail cargo ships, they are not enough. There could be much more and a lot of business. This Brigantes and Tobacco's, they are making, Brigantes is a ship which has to be built. So they need 2 million euros to investors to finish. It's the biggest than Tobacco's. Tobacco's is making business importing sailed coffee. So emission-free coffee is something special for Europe. So people which are sustainable, they don't drink coffee anymore because it's not sustainable to import. But if it's sailed, it's sustainable. So this is a new market for things which are sustainable. And if you think you cannot do an electric car, in Ukraine, I met 2012, this car, which looks like a gas car, was an electric car built by one person who just put a washing machine motor inside and put 12-volt batteries in row, and it could drive. So it's pretty easy to make electric cars. So I would like to give you the motivation to make electric cars here also in Kazakhstan.
Rafael, I have a question. You told about business for coffee delivery without CO2, yes?
Yes.
It's a carbon-free.
Yes.
What do you think about carbon-free tourism?
Yeah, the same.
It's the same.
You could say to people to come to here with an electric bus. So you organize your own bus line and bringing the tourists emission-free to here. So there are so many things you can do with electric transport. Very simple, everyone knows trains. So there are a lot of electric trains.
Yeah, that's right.
So there are a lot of things you just have to use. And the people which are saying, what if you don't have enough range to destination? The same question is for gas cars. So exit the highway, put the emergency lights, reduce the speed, race the people 30 kilometers, and you don't use so much energy. So you will reach. Or just act like a gas car and take a tow car and just tow the car to the next service station. So if you get stuck with an accident or flat tire, it's the same like a gas car, a tow car. So it's not really so different. So for me, I had a big accident, I repaired it, and it was fixed in 5 days. So this is even safer. So I was not injured. They said to me, driving a gas car, I would have been injured because the motor, I don't have a motor in front. The motor would have been entered the cabin. So buy electric cars, invest in a sustainable business, and you will really have a better Kazakhstan than before. If you think that there were problems going around the world, yes, but the problems are crossing borders. So if you make here a Kazakhstan like a Europe, together with Uzbekistan, Kyrgyzstan and everyone, like one big country, and you just avoid the borders, you will have a prosperous industry, you will have less quarrels. You know, Germany made World War One, World War Two, and then they thought how you can avoid the World War. Germany should not be a nation anymore. It should be included into a conglomerate of other nations. And after Europe, Germany did not start any war anymore, because they are now friends all. So, avoid borders. I would like to have a borderless world. Don't talk about the future, write it, do something. You can do a lot of things. You can help me, you can support 80edays, you can plant trees. Here we planted trees. There is a tree in Karagandi at the Hotel Cosmonaut. There is a tree in Astana, Nur-Sultan, at the Hotel Kajol. And we are planting the trees so that people can visit and scan the codes and say, I've been here. So sustainable tourism can pilgrim from tree to tree. And there are a lot of trees around the world. You can see here we planted some. In total 28. I'm just coming from a tree planting in Guangzhou in China. So we try to put the trees into nice locations where people are going, tourists are going and making pictures and seeing the nice scenery, a charging station, and nice nature. This is a perfect location for a tree. So we have in Canada and America. We drove 2016 with 10 cars in parallel around the world, and we made events where people can promote the brands around the world. And we are also making team building events like 24 hours races. I'm here in contact with Sokol racetrack, who also in future maybe we will make also here a 24.
It's a good idea.
Our race here with an event, so that people which have all sustainable products can come there, and we make a big exhibition. Business to business can exchange technologies, and people can come and enjoy and get informed about the newest technology in Kazakhstan. And we have also children's fun with electric cars, and the safety car is an electric car. So this is these are now impressions from going around the world. You can charge everywhere, even in the
It was your first business?
Salt Lake. This is 2012, where it was in Rocky Mountains, charging here, charging there, charging in Hollywood, having a lot of press, charging in China, having a Chinese driving license made, a lot of interested people making photos. This is Astana.
When you came first time in Kazakhstan?
2012.
2012.
So this is Astana 2012. And Russia and Switzerland, and we crossed, had a lot of fun. We visited Tesla headquarters in Palo Alto. There is George Blankenship. And we had some problems with the cars, but this was just normal. You can expect a flat tire driving so long. The sensor was broken, and one thing was broken, but it was fixed on the way. So even in Kazakhstan. So this is repaired in Kazakhstan, in Almaty, a repair shop, and he repaired to Tesla 2016. And you think, yeah, you cannot repair electric cars. Even Kazakh people could repair it because it was just...
You broke your front bumper because it's
because of
the quality of road is not good.
Yes, it was.
Yeah, we have this problem.
It was a problem. I said to him not to drive so fast, It was the team Czech, and he drove too fast, and there was a bump and it broke. Yeah, but that's it. So a lot of events, a lot of here political people from Hungary inaugurated a new charging station, and yeah, we had a lot of fun. Next adventure 2024. So now in April 24 I will start the next 80 days going around the world with the family. So, and I will show a world record. How cheap is it to go around the world with an electric car? I will count every cent I'm spending. Some countries, if they don't have road tolls for electric cars, you will see how much money you save going with an electric car instead of a gas car. And I want to motivate sustainable tourism also because of the money. So people will save a lot of money making sustainable tourism. So it's much better for a big family, which is pretty expensive to make hotel stays and everything with a big family. And we'll show how, least I don't know how much it will be, but it will be much astonishing, very low amount of money. Be curious, follow 80edays, and take care of our pretty planet, which is so wonderful. If you go around the world, you see these wonderful places everywhere, which is really astonishing that this wonderful world is here and so unique. So take care of our planet, take care of you. Thank you very much.
So thank you for your presentation. And Rafael, I want to say some people who look our translation online on Russian language, if you don't mind.
Yeah, we can translate everything in Russian and then we can put a video online.
Yeah, it's great.
You will find it then on 80 days.
Okay, thanks.